What's up, Brian Deegan from the Metal Militia. I ride a Honda CRF 450. Started riding 4-strokes on ramps about a year ago. I was kind of a diehard 2-stroke rider and something I've always ridden ever since, I started riding dirt bikes. And when the 4-strokes came, I kind of fought for a long time, and finally I was like, you know what? I liked it at the motocross track a lot, so we ended up customizing this bike to hit ramps. So it ended up being a better thing, more power, the thing's fun to ride, a little heavier. We ended up cutting out the number plates here. I lower the seat a little bit so I can get a good grab on it. And the Hondas come made for motocross, so the subframes are low, so we have to recut the subframes, the aluminum, and put the bar straighter up against the seat so you can grab it and re-weld it. So that's one of the custom things that goes on with this thing. So, and then also I run pro circuit motor, all bottom end, made for torque, like hitting the ramp, just real snappy. I don't worry about the top end speed because you don't really ever use it. A pro circuit exhaust, pipe and silencer, shorty silencer, just for more bottom end, sounds better. And then up here I run a stabilizer. I was one of the first guys to run the stabilizer, and I used it in racing when I raced motocross and supercross, and I brought it over to freestyle, and it helps with a lot of the no-hander landers or anything you take your hands off, cliffhangers, backflip no-handers. You definitely need these so your bars don't turn in the air and you miss them. So I run mine on a soft setting where you can move the bars pretty good. When I go to do a no-handed backflip, I'll turn it up a little bit and tighten the bars. So say you turn them, it makes the bars real stiff to turn. And then I run the Metal Militia bars from Pro Taper, the little higher. And I like these bars because they don't have the crossbar in them. You can kind of get through here for Cordovas, and the flip levers here, custom flip levers that through a lot of trial and error. Like, we built our own flip levers in the beginning, and they're real kind of clunky. They didn't work that good. These are actually really good spring loaded, so you basically get them close and they snap back. I try to run all black plastic. That's been Militia thing from day one. We just run an all black. Run the factory effects tubes, all the plumbing's factory effects, and the wheels factory effects. I like dark, the black wheels, polished hubs. Racing is about having your bike look like you buy it off the shelf, and these bikes are all about being custom, making them unique, and that's when we got into polishing, the parts, the frames, making it look kind of more like a work of art, because you don't really thrash the bikes in freestyle. It's more about show. So you can keep your bikes clean, looking good. And we anodize all my suspension black, and forks and shock are super stiff for like supercross, basically. A little stiffer than a supercross setup. So you can take the big over jumps, coming up short and all that saves your wrists and ankles. I've had a lot of broken bones from not having my suspension right, or, over jumping or casing jumps. So that definitely saves you. All the tires run Maxxis tires, so I feel like they're one of the better tires set up for pavement, because we ride on pavement a lot. So you gotta choose the right compound for freestyle. And it's kind of weird, you put new tires on and you always have to burn them off a little bit before you hit the ramp, because you don't want a sharp edge on them. And so you kind of just blow out new tires right when you get them. And I run wider foot pegs here. Pro Taper makes these. We have a deal with them. They make Militia aftermarket parts. I've tried everything. I've built a bar spin bike. I've built, stuff to grab on the bike. I've built handles off that run right here for seat grab flips. We've done everything trial and error throughout the years, and there's still to this day, you can't buy a freestyle bike off the shelf, which is kind of weird. You'd think by now someone will be selling the freestyle setup bikes, so maybe that's something we should get going. And that's the setup, Militia grips, Militia donuts, you gotta complete it all with style. So that's it, that's my bike, that's how I get down.